Is it dark? Oh my God, can you even see me? Hello? Hello, YouTubers, hello, subscribers. I know, twice in one day. I'll be right back. Let's see, how do I turn off my camera? Uh-oh. Let me see if I have some lipstick in here. No, I don't see it. Hold on. There's the chat. Okay. No one said anything. Okay. How do I get my picture off or mute? Okay. Guys, give me a moment here. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm on YouTube Live. End stream, share, mute. Okay. At least I can mute it because you can hear my daughter in the background. I wonder, guys, can you see me? Okay. Anyway, I came on here because of Jay-Z. That is news. That's new news. It's not our regular, oh, Diddy this, Diddy that, Diddy this, Diddy that. We got some news on Jay-Z. And the person I heard it from was really interesting. Perez. His was really interesting, and I wanted to play it with you guys. So I'll wait until some of you, I know it's late, and it's late. It's getting late for you guys. I cannot. I know my hair looks weird. It looks even weirder on this platform. I'm on YouTube. Okay. Oh, let's see. No, that doesn't tell me anything. Hello, Sandy South. It all ties in together. Can you see? Let's see. Okay, I'm on YouTube, and I don't think YouTube allows you to see the post, but I can read it. Sandy South. What's up, beautiful lady? Hello. Hello, Christine. I know. I'm on again. Can you believe it? And I'm on YouTube, and I don't know how to pause it. Like, I gained weight, and I don't want people to see how much weight I've gained. So I wanted to not share my screen, but I've got to go get my lipsticks. Am I still on mute? Let me leave that button alone. How about that? I wish I could just start over. I'm going to say it again. This is going to be the third time I'm saying it. This is the third time I'm saying it. And all I had to do was just look over there at the chat. This time I looked and I was like, there's still no sound. Oh, I feel like an idiot. Please forgive me. All I can say is I can give a note in the beginning and say, please skip to so many minutes. So you guys won't have to have that space in between of me looking like an idiot. Or I can just edit it and cut it off. I'm sorry. I am truly, truly, truly sorry that you guys can hear me. What I was saying was I didn't want to get up because I know I've gained some weight. And I know I've gained some weight because my daughter sits there and plays with my stomach. And I'm like, my stomach is not a toy. That's my third time saying that. So I don't know how funny it is anymore. Whew. God, you didn't even hear the song part either? Jesus. Okay, now this is the original Mimi song, okay? It's a little shorter, it's not as long, and I do apologize. I even was playing the video. You guys couldn't even hear the video. Jesus. I'm surprised you stayed with me. I just ask you to forgive me, pretend like I just came on. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining. We're going to talk about Jay-Z tonight, and it's going to be great, okay? Kisses to all of you. Hello, the Queen's Guard. Hello, Michelle. Hello. Oh, Pudding Fruits. That's a new person. Hello, Judith. Hello, Francois. Hello, Christine. Hello, Metal Mayhem. Hello, Connie. Hello, guys. Thank you guys for staying with me, even though I was being an idiot. So you can hear me, right? Sing the song again. Okay, again, this is the original song. And then I'm going to rewind the video so we can listen to it. I was really into it too. I had it. I was on a roll. Woo! I did. I had lost myself in the story. Okay, let me go back to the song. Again, this is the one that we did a long time ago. It's the first Mimi song, okay? And the reason why it's the first Mimi song is because I wasn't able to find the other ones. And I'm on my daughter's iPad. I don't know if you guys heard me say that. And then I had to get up and go get lip gloss. And then I think it ended then. Anyway, moving on. Sweet Michelle. It's the Mimi Show. Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay, so that's the old one back in the day. Okay, I couldn't find the newer ones, but it's fun to go back, reminisce. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, we're going to talk about Jay-Z. Jay-Z is in some trouble. Okay, he's in some serious trouble. His reputation is on the line, and he's better lawyer up and get it together. Now, I heard he already had lawyered up and was coming in as, he didn't put his name on the lawsuit, but trying to sue Busby. Remember Busby? Busby was on Sean Atwood's show, but we'll get to Busby in a minute. I want to thank you guys for hanging around and staying because that was a fluke. But let's just pretend let's move on from it, okay? And that's probably just myself need to move on. Let me just take a sip. Much better. Much better. I have to forgive myself for doing that. Anyway, now, is your comments taking too long to pull up? Because I put it on like a 15-second type of delay, so it wasn't going so fast. But if it's going too slow, because it kind of feels like it, I can fix it. Or next time. I'm not really good at I'm not really good at this, as you can see, because I muted y'all the whole time. I would have never did that on StreamYard. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get to another thing I can't do, guys, is I can't post your comment up. So I just have to read what you say. So again, sorry about the delay in the text, guys. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So anyway, Perez, okay, Perez Hilton. This is what I was saying earlier. He got some news and got the juice on on Jay-Z being with this 13-year-old and the R word. Okay, here we go.
Well, that was fast. Beyonce's husband must have had a statement ready to go because even though it's the weekend, Jay-Z has just responded to being named in a lawsuit alongside Diddy that accuses both of them of raping a 13-year-old. Also,
let's just let that marinate for a second. Let that marinate just for a second. Now, Jay-Z, oh God, look at this lash. You know, you can see everything on YouTube. You can see every imperfection. And this just hang in there until my show is over. Anyway, Jay-Z is in some trouble. Now, he has already lawyered up, and this just came out. I was just told about this. Murphy told me about the Jay-Z thing. And I was like, well, let me go on there and talk to my subscribers about it. And so Jay-Z, he's the first person that actually has been implicated in a lawsuit along with Diddy that has done something. But it's not a criminal, but it is a civil. It's still not good. It's not. Because what if he's convicted? And he did do it, actually. Like, this is big. What do you guys think so far? He did not. She Jaguar right yet. She made a lot of allegations about Jay-Z and Beyonce, but they shut down Piers Morgan for having Jaguar on his show, accusing Jay-Z of criminal stuff with Diddy. She did. Royal Talk TV, you are right on point. He did not. Jaguar Wright, yet. She made a lot of allegations about Jay-Z and Beyonce. Remember Jaguar said all that stuff about Jay-Z, and she was on the Piers Morgan show, and Jay-Z called up there and said, take it down. Take it down, or I'm going to, cease and desist you, or something stupid like that. Yes. And Piers Morgan apologized to Jay-Z them and took it down. Wow. That was good, Royal Talk TV. The chat is where it's at. If you ain't in the chat, then you ain't got a channel. You have to be in the chat. And I'm kind of glad I was able to slow it down because I'm able to keep up. Yep, Jaguar was telling it. She said it. She said he is the main corporate. He is one of the main players. Now his name is being implicated into a lawsuit. Woo! Uh-oh. There's some commotion in the background. Oh, no. Oh, why don't you go with daddy? That sounds so cute. I can't, like take the camera off because I don't have that option. Woo! This is what's happening at the Reed's house tonight.
There's chocolate in here, right?
Yes, in my purse.
Okay.
One day, someday. Oh my goodness, you are looking gorgeous this evening, lady. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. There's the dittos. Love them. There's little one and Eric. Yes. That's little one and Eric. Oh, the little precious girl is your granddaughter. No, it's my daughter. Ooh, snap. Do I look that old? Just kidding. I am older though. I'm like 50. But how old am I? I'm like 52, 51. I'm 51. Shoot. My husband's 52. But we had her late, very late in life. I did IVF, and that's how she's a miracle. But that's my daughter. I'm still laughing about the granddaughter. Sorry. My nose is running. I can't pause it. I normally pause. The Queen's Guard. Christine. Okay, let me stop off this. The side. Okay. Let's get back to Perez. I heard her coming in here and I was like, oh my God, here she comes. Here she comes. Here she comes. And I knew I couldn't like hide the camera. So anyway, kisses. This is what you're gonna get at my house. This is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get all of us sometimes. Sometimes people come on and say stuff, Eric, and then sometimes Kira say hello. So okay.
It is alleged husband must have had a statement ready to go because even though it's the weekend, Jay-Z has just responded to being named in a lawsuit alongside Diddy that accuses both of them of raping a 13-year-old. Also in that lawsuit, it is alleged that a female celebrity saw everything.
A female sat there and watched and saw it. It is said that these two are a girl, a 13-year-old victim, that Busby is now bringing Diddy to court. Civil, but it's still, I'm surprised it's not turning into criminal. Usually sometimes when civil comes about, when you hear what happened in civil, then you can bring criminal charges as well. But there might be a statute of limitations. I don't think so. There wasn't one on Bill Cosby. Was it? My kids are always yelling in the background, the Queen's Guard. Okay, go back out.
I don't want you going in there. I want you to have fun.
No, don't come in. Don't come in. Go eat their chocolate. Go upstairs. I'm not going to be long.
You're fine, man.
Okay, thanks, honey. 50 is the new 40. No, I don't feel 50 if if there is an age 50, because like I know the white hair may age me a little bit, but it is what it is. Oh God, I'm laughing. The side chat is it. How do you not want to be in the side chat? You know there's something going on in the side chat when the own creators stay in it. They stay in the side chat. Maggie stays in the side chat. I'll say hi, Nixie. Hi, Letitia. But she speaks to everyone that comes in. She's able to multitask. I can't do both. Love you guys. Ain't it screwed up, Christine? It's screwed up. What do you guys think about that? That he has been implicated into this, into yeah, into raping someone, into R-ing someone. Those one of those words you can't say on YouTube. You can't say the R word, or you'll get dinged, you'll get in trouble, you'll get cut off. So I can't say the word. I have to say the R word. That's me putting on too much, going too far. But you're right. Jack is the one that came out and said something. This is shocking. Let's continue.
And did nothing. This lawsuit has been brought against Diddy and Jay-Z in New York, filed on behalf of an anonymous client, a Jane Doe, from Tony Busby, the Texas attorney, who said that he will be filing 120 lawsuits against Cassie's ex-boyfriend. So, what does Jay-Z have to say for himself? The following. Quote, my lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer.
We got to pause it. Now Jay-Z is saying that he's being blackmailed, which could be, the case. But something just is fishy. Something's fishy. Isn't it fishy to you guys? We've been talking about Jay-Z. Jaguar brought him up. She brought him up on the Sean Atwood show. And Piers Morgan took his down. But wherever she goes, she talks about Jay-Z too, that he was involved. And now he's come out and says that he's being blackmailed. All right.
Lawyer in quotation marks, named Tony Busby. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir. It had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are.
He is really saying some really harsh words. He better make sure he doesn't bite them. He said, I'm going to expose you for the criminal that you are, trying to extort me. This is Jay-Z coming back on Buzzy's victim, on the victim. First of all, I'm going to sue you for trying to sue me. And I'm going to make an example out of you that you're not going to do this to anyone else. In other words, it's almost like a threat. Didn't he threaten them into fear? That manipulation. Oh, sorry. Let me take another sip. I do apologize. Again, But whatever I was saying, I must have been saying something great. But no, it is manipulation. That's what I was saying. Trying to say, I'm coming for you. So if you don't drop this, then I'll see you in court. It's a threat. That was a straight up threat. I'm gonna rewind it just a little bit, and I hope you guys can hear it. Like I said, I'm on my daughter's laptop. I'm not that prepared tonight, as you can see. Excuse me. I don't even know if I can share my screen and show you this, and then it all been and cut you guys off, and then there I be. So I don't want to touch nothing. I already had you on mute forever. No. I'm just trying to figure out that now he has been named in a lawsuit for R-ing a 13-year-old, and he comes back with a threatening letter. You know what? He could have just said, you know what? These are false allegations. You know, I'm sorry if you were a victim of some type of crime or anything like that. But if you were, you know, it wasn't me. I apologize for that person. But I am not, I will fight this. That's it. That's all he had to say. But no, he went into, I'm going to make an example out of you. Who the hell? See, that's when things start happening. People start getting arrogant and forgetting, thinking that they above the law because they got all this kind of money and power and fame. No, let me tell you something. They were not counting on YouTubers to oust them out because the mainstream media won't do it like YouTube. Perez is hot. He's got on his page breaking news, Jay-Z, da 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 da. This is news. This is news. It is news. TMZ gonna report on it, I'm sure. If they don't, then they ain't with it. They ain't with the program. How you guys doing over here? The Queen's Guard, wow, lady, wonderful. You could have her. I know it was. I was 48 when I had Kira. One day, someday, my sons are 28, 27, 25. I was going to ask if that was your daughter, but I thought you say you had a daughter my son's age. Oh, okay. No, one day, someday. That is so nice. You got a nice family, and it looks like you had them right back to back, too. And me and my husband wanted one more. We were going to do the IVF one more time, but we just decided that we're good. You know, you guys are so awesome. I'm trying to get my chat to get my thing together here. Christine, that's some screwed up stuff. But you look super young for your age. Oh, thank you. I truly thought you said you had a daughter in your 20s. Oh, that is my fault. No, that is okay someday, one day, someday. You do not have to apologize for that. I think it's awesome. I think you guys are awesome. Judith, I love your live chats. I do too. I do too. I'm surprised I'm back on though. I told my husband, I said, listen, Murphy gave me the information. He said, if you want to put it out on your page, what's going on with Jay-Z, put it out there. Because here's the thing, mainstream media is not talking about it. So like my sister doesn't know. And my mom, she doesn't care in a sense. She does. She talks about it a little bit, like she knows he's in some trouble, that kind of thing. Like, yeah. And she cares about the victims too. And I'm like, Paula, not to get off the subject, but how are these prosecutors going to say, we've been knowing this for some time now, but we're just not bringing it to justice? Tell that to the victims. Hello, Cupid. You came just in time, Cupid, because I was messing all the way up in the beginning of this show. Don't go back and rewind it either. You don't want to know. I'm going to have to put a disclosure in there and say, or I don't know, because people are going to think that they can't hear. So I'm going to have to put like a note or something in there. I think Jay-Z is a beast. Explain, Christine. Hit the like button, please. Look up Foxy Brown. Okay. Discussing Jay-Z. Yes, we sure are. Good point, Lady Letitia. And the plot thickens. Perez on fire. Yep. Cheers. I was one and done. LOL. Someday, someday, if you decide to just stay with one child as your daughter, that leaves more room for a truck ton of grandchildren. That would be awesome. Oh, to see that. Payne, hello. Fox News has reported the story. Get out of town. They did. Ooh, Fox News, like primetime Fox News, like you turn on the TV and there's Fox News. Put Payne, if you have the link to that, if you could some kind of way get it to me, I don't know how you would. But I can't believe that Fox News would report on it. That's if they have reported on it, that is, he's in some trouble. He's in some trouble because it goes into criminal charges. Because you were sleeping with a minor, right? YouTube and Twitter X is where it's at. See, I don't have a Twitter, so I don't know what's going on. Ivy, Letitia, in Jay-Z's statement, he said, I mourn yet another loss of innocence regarding having to explain this to his daughter. What was the first loss of innocence, sir? Red flag for linkage. Oh my God, Ivy. Did he not say that? That he's got to explain to Blue Ivy that there's some rumors going around about him, or not rumors, that he's got a case, a 13-year-old. Beyonce is probably like, what, unless she's in on it. She's all about her reputation. Without Beyonce is all about her reputation. It has got to be squeaky clean. And if it ain't squeaky clean, we got a problem. So that's why this lawsuit, we're going to get to the bottom of this. And then I'm coming after you guys because you're messing up my family and my home life. No, you did that on your own. Stop blaming other people for the things that happens to you when you get caught. And he is innocent until proven guilty. What I'm saying is the language is off. An innocent person wouldn't be so upset. I mean, I would be a little bit because my name, what's the name is being, my integrity is being on the line because his integrity is out the door now. Ooh, hello, Juanita. My sister's here. Oh, Let me know if you want to come on, girl. I wouldn't even know how to do that. I'm on YouTube, and the reason why I did YouTube is because I didn't want to use up all my StreamYard minutes because I don't own the rights. I didn't pay for it. Which I need to because you get more, you get more out of it, You get to stream longer. That's a benefit. But so I decided to do YouTube. Hi, my sister. There's another lady that comes on here, Juanita. Her name is Juanita as well, but it's spelled with a G instead of a J. I know you see my lashes doing this, but there's nothing I can do about it. I can't even pause it and fix it because I don't know where the camera is. So I need to just leave it alone. I bet that's what y'all saying. Just leave it alone. Back to Jay-Z though. Thanks for joining, Lady Juanita. She's got to come back on. She does. Because when you love to get her take on the Diddy thing, what she thinks about Diddy as a whole, have she been keeping up with the story? Because the story is what it is. It's breaking news. Because Jay-Z's in trouble. But Jay-Z's he's pissed off at everybody because we're messing up his nest, his home life, him and Beyonce's fairy tale, that they're in a fairy tale, like they're the perfect couple and they didn't do anything wrong. No, not even walk to the car and open the door. I mean, those people. Everybody got something they working on. I do. Anyway, do you think Beyonce knew? Put a 1 in the chat if you think Beyonce knew, was aware of what happened. Was she in on it? Or number 2, I say 2. Oh, Ivy's won. Michelle won. One Day Someday won. Wow, Cupid won. You guys. Ooh, Beyonce, you in trouble too. They all in trouble. This is not this ain't a one-man show. This is a couples thing. So I don't know why Beyonce would probably, just imagine Beyonce's upset with Jay-Z because, he's in the news and about this 13-year-old, what's going on, Jay-Z, what's his sister's name? Alaj? I don't know Beyonce's sister's name. Excuse me. But remember when she beat up Jay-Z in the elevator? We don't want one of those. Beating up in the elevator. Oh, I feel like just Okay. Let's get back to what he was saying. Perez. Because he was explaining, now he's talking, Jay-Z is talking to the other lawyer, pretty much telling him that I'm suing you for defamation of slander and extortion.
In a very, various all caps, public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. One red penny, all caps, and 2 exclamation.
He put, I'm not giving you not one red penny. Exclamation points. I mean, he got ugly with it, didn't he? He got real ugly with it. Because if he gives her money, that means he admit guilt. Or do we? Because they tried to settle behind closed doors, but Jay-Z ain't playing right. And they're like, well, we're going to take you to court. And Jay-Z thinks he's probably a little bit above the law for some odd reason and think that he maybe can beat this. Hopefully criminal charges don't come against him. Couldn't that happen? Am I off? Side chat. Juanita says she's behind on her news. No, you're not. You're right on point, girl. What we're talking about right now is Jay-Z's in trouble. Yes, he has Jane Doe has come out and said that I can't say the word, rape her, okay, and Diddy. And she goes on and explains how it was, where she was, and all this other stuff. Like she gives detailed account. Sorry. Ain't nothing I can do about it. But just roll with it and just hope no one can see it.
Mark, Jay-Z is hidden. He continues. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. 2 exclamation marks. Ooh. Good point. Whomever would
Wait a minute.
such a crime, allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. 2 exclamation marks.
Oh, okay. So he called himself trying to call her out and say, if it wasn't about money, then why don't you file a criminal case against me? And I implore you to do that since you're saying all this. He's talking. Okay. Jay-Z is talking crazy. Like he is here with it. Like if you think, I mean, he's got his hands on his hips or he's got his cap turned on the back way and he's like, wait a minute. If you didn't want money from me, then why don't you take it up in a criminal case? Since all this is his lawyer telling him to help say this, which is not good. No. If you know it's not true, then why stoop that low? Try to make a point when a point don't need to be made. He tried to make a point by saying that if it's that bad, then you should have did a criminal case, not a civil. It goes to show you just wanted me for my money. No. First of all, Busby said he vetted all 120 of these victims. And he said that he had more victims than that, but he had to throw it out because it wasn't enough evidence or it didn't show. It wasn't there. They couldn't prove the case. So he said no to them. But the ones that had a case, which is one of his Jane Does, he believed is strong. And what he has done is sent Jay-Z a letter saying we want some compensation for you doing this to her. But we're not anything. They did him a favor by not doing criminal. But didn't Jay-Z know, and I could be wrong, that when sometimes you call for civil, criminal can play in it just as much? Why isn't this also a criminal case? Just saying. Let me look and see what's going on in the chat. The chat is where it's at. And if it's slow, just type fast. It'll be there. I will change the settings on that. I won't ever do that again. Hello, Dale Palmer. Thank you. Change your live chat to all. Okay. It is on all. Hold on. Oh, live chat. Oh, no wonder I couldn't. I was like, they ain't saying nothing. That's why I shouldn't be on YouTube. And I need to pay for StreamYard because I know how to work it. Thank you, Christine. Judith, I believe in karma. There has to be justice. The universe wins always. Why is she just coming out now? Juanita wants to know. Why is she just coming out now? Good question. I can answer that because I've been doing a lot of live shows about, the victims and, them not wanting to come out because even if they try to come out, they have more money than they do, Jay-Z, and they can just squash it and say no. They could easily just dismiss it, just like when P. Diddy shot that girl in her eye, Nathania. That's a very sweet person that I got to talk to. She is the woman that got shot in the face by Diddy at that nightclub, Nathania, and she was on the Atwood show. But anyway, she explaining her story and going on and on and on how Diddy shot her. But Diddy got off, and he blamed it on another friend that actually went to jail. Yeah. A little bit backstory. Yes, one day, someday. He is talking shit. That's exactly what he's doing. He is talking crazy. He is talking like he got this. I got this. Back up. He is talking crazy, but that is a good question. Why is she coming out now? But that will be the reason why she's coming out now, is because now she has the opportunity to fight without being said, you're crazy, this didn't happen, and get out. We're not, they probably wouldn't even took the case. Good question. He thinks he is above the law. Yes, he does, Juanita. And so does P. Diddy. I think P. Diddy still thinks he's going to get out on bail. It's just a matter of time. He just thinks he's going to get out on bail. He just better hope nobody go in there and unalive him, because look at Jay-Z. Jay-Z didn't got caught up. Jay-Z didn't got caught all the way up in some mess. And he has been named. You have been sent a letter of get it together, send this amount, or we're going to court. Oh, then he gets on there and start talking tall crap. Take me to criminal court. You really want to go to criminal? Because we can do criminal too. Just gonna, because if you win in civil, you win. If you lose in criminal and you win in civil, to me, you're guilty in criminal. You are. I hope that made sense. What else? Let's see. Oh, I saw that interview. Christine, one day, someday. Yes, he is, LOL, he is reaching for far out there, making things appear like he is the victim, as he is posing to be the innocent man. Yeah, he's the victim. He's had to tell his daughter what was going on. Blue Ivy. You the victim. You have become the victim. You have switched places with this woman. We don't know 100%, but we do know it's closer than we think, because Busby said, her lawyer said she vetted a lot of people, thousands. And he said, no, 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 no. And he said, the 120, yes, 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 yes. In other words, we got something. They got something. Woo! So what is he trying to do? Squash it in silver? I think he was trying to intimidate them to tell them to stop. And then, yeah, I do. I believe that's the message. That's the message. Let's move on. Let me make sure I read all my side chats. Timing is everything. It is time again. The universe is collecting its debt. It is. Juanita's smiley face. One day, someday. Did I fix it? Yeah, live chat. It would be interesting if they bring up past comments Jay-Z made in his rap songs about his thug life. Then ask him, if you are not guilty of these evil, then who is? Let's hear what he has to say. Wow, his lyrics must have been off the chain. One day, someday. I'm popping a new bag of popcorn. Oh, good. She's going to stay a while. Haha. Okay, let's get back.
Good point. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? That's also a really good point.
They should be locked away. It is a good point. What you trying to say, Jay-Z, that they got the person that should be locked up, which is Diddy? Was he trying to say that? No way. He would never do that. He would never implicate Diddy into doing something like that. But listen to how long he's talking. He's talking too much. Number one, he's got too much to say. Shut up. Just say what I said to say, and then you're done with it. My husband is going to cook me in this bathroom with that fireplace on. Honey, can you turn off the fireplace? Cook me. What was I saying? Shoot. See, I told you I can't do two things at once. But no, he is running around. What was I talking about? Uh-oh. Christine, did you accidentally delete Linda's post? Sometimes it can be accidental. I knew it. She would have never did that, Linda. Linda, repost it. Oh, here, I can click on here and view it. Do you believe the allegations against Jay-Z? That's what Linda asked. Do you believe the allegations against Jay-Z? Here is why. Let me explain first. Jaguar has come out and said it on her platform. I think Radio Talk TV is the one that brought that to my light. That Jaguar has been out there talking about how Jay-Z has been doing the same thing Diddy is doing. Why haven't they locked him up yet? Why is he out there scot-free? Well, right now I can see why, because people are bringing civil suit. But how hard would it be to bring a criminal case? I think civil is easier. I made up something. I don't know. But do I think he's guilty? I don't know. I'm finding him hard not to be not guilty. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm more towards he's guilty than not. And those are the reasons why these different circumstances. What do you guys think? Do you think he's guilty? Is Jay-Z guilty to you? Yeah, he was talking too much. One day, someday, just talking. He's still talking. I just paused it for a second. He's still talking. Shut up. Whoever's talking on his behalf should not be long-winded like this. Say what you need to say and move on. You don't have to explain all that and go into all that detailed stuff about nothing. Don't nobody care. It's just making you look a certain kind of way. I'm coming after you with a vengeance. And then why would I do something like that? Somebody like that should be in jail. No, he's talking like a man that's innocent. That's how he's talking to us. That's how he's trying to talk to us. That he's trying to prove his innocence. But he's trying too hard. He's trying too hard. He's talking too much. That's what makes me a little like, hush. We get it. You don't have to have a whole orchestra of things to say. And then, I'm coming after you for extortion. Now, if it was true, then just do it. Yes, I will be fighting these charges because they're not true. He's coming out like he coming out fighting. Let's see what else you guys are saying in the chat. I agree. He is telling on himself too much by yapping. He needs to remain silent. The more he talks, the more it is making him look like a fool that he is. Everyone knows what he is guilty of. Ooh. Del Palmer. Yes, I do. Thanks, Christine. One day, someday. They all bragged about it day and night in their rap songs, passing aggressively in their time together and in their videos. They did not keep their circles small. That is where they messed up. Ooh, gee. One day, someday is own it. Civil. Okay, good. I had it right. Jay-Z is worse than Diddy. Harry is running home. Harry is running home. What are he running home for, Dale? Was he over there at the Diddy party? Hello, Susan. Ivy. You lay with dogs, you get up with fleas, and they're both dogs along with the B word. Susan, Sean Atwood and his guests have been saying Jay-Z is very much involved. Exactly. Since we've been on that show, his guests have been stating that Jay-Z is a part of this. Yeah. My throat is literally getting dry. Harry is running home. You know, earlier we talked about Harry lying about their relationship. He never said that they were together. Harry never said that him and Meghan were in a relationship. On a personal note, Paula M sent me an apology on X for her abuse on Victoria's Live. Oh, the Royal Chaos? Something happened on the Royal Chaos deal? Sorry. I'm so sorry. Was that all? I must have didn't see it. You know, if you guys notice, when I am doing a live with other people like Christine or Paula, I can't really read the chat because I'm trying to hear and pay attention to what they are saying. And I can't do two things at once. I only can do one or the other. Excuse me. Anything you say or do can be held against you. Silence. Yep. Of course Jay-Z was scared. You know why? Because he didn't come out and talk against it. He didn't say, well, that's bad that Jay-Z, that if it is true that Diddy did those things, that he probably should be in jail. Is he trying to say that they got the right person in jail? Here's what I think. I think that Diddy is glad that Jay-Z he ain't the only one no more. You think? Put a one in the chat if you think Diddy is glad that he in trouble too, instead of him just being in trouble. Diddy by alone. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Michelle. Oh, snap, crackle.
Mom!
Hello, sweetheart. Where
Oh,
you
be
going?
careful!
I'm sorry.
Don't careful!
I don't understand what you're saying.
Careful!
Cat fall?
Like me! Like that fall!
You fell?
Yeah.
Oh, Daddy.
Some video.
Oh,
Come up here,
baby,
come back
look
in
I
here.
see cat.
Can you go play with Daddy for another few minutes and Mommy be done very, very soon? I got some chocolate in my purse. Here, push that button. Okay.
Mom!
There.
I like careful!
Oh,
Girl,
okay, Daddy. Come get her.
come on.
Oh, careful!
You want cat fall? I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, careful!
Do you know what she's saying?
No.
Careful!
Here, I'll try to find it for you. Come on. Let's go in here.
Oh, careful!
Go look for it.
Let's go look for it in here.
It's the cat fall. The cat falls.
The
Okay,
cat
come on.
falls!
Come look at it.
Cat falls!
Kira.
What is cat fall?
I got milk. You want milk?
No, cat fall!
He's gonna put it on there for
I'm
you.
looking for it right now. Help me find it.
No!
Help me find it.
Only cat
Let
fall!
me do it.
Okay.
I'm not expecting.
No, you gotta go with Daddy. Yeah,
Come with me.
Cat!
you gotta go with Daddy. Have you had too much candy already?
Let's go look at cat ball. Come on. Kira. She's playing bad.
Oh. Now she's dying. Okay, they're doing better. They're doing better. I hear some laughing. I hear laughter. How about that? I don't know what she was saying, some the cat fall or something like that. Wasn't sure. I would have figured it out though. She's okay. She does. She wants to come in here. She wants to be with me. That's it. I will let her know that you guys all love her. So sweet. Yes, less cake and ice cream and candy. That's it. Okay, let's get back to the show. Now, remember, this is Diddy was a lawyer.
Point. Although, isn't there such a thing as statute of limitations? The alleged incident between Diddy, Jay-Z, the unknown female celebrity, and the
I thought that was
13-year-old
too.
minor happened in 2000.
There's a statute of limitations. I thought, but Bill Cosby didn't have statute of limitations. They went all the way back for him. He got in trouble. They went back for R. Kelly. Because that what R. Kelly had did was way before. Like a beehive. It was cute earlier. I don't know what it's doing now. So
That's 24 years ago. Let me look it up.
oh, Christine thinks she was saying live chat. She might have been. She might have been. She's so smart. I don't have a cat. We just have Rocky. Jay-Z is gonna go down. Okay, one day, someday. Yes, I think it depends on how bad the offense is and how much evidence survived over time. That's it. If you have evidence, like some evidence, and obviously she has something to share with Busby for him to think that he could go against someone like Jay-Z, period. That within itself is a big deal. But the way Jay-Z came out and said the things that he said is just No, there's a statute of limitations. Yes or no? I don't know. I guess it depends on what state you're in. It does, because different states have different rules.
I feared the statute.
Like some states have the death penalty. Yeah, Texas. What do you guys think? I know that's probably a touchy subject. Maybe I shouldn't be asking that. But the death penalty is here in Texas. It is. But in some, like Wisconsin, it's not. They don't have that. Susan, yeah, the law has changed. I thought Del Palmer, the Nazis went down in their 89s. G-Day, everyone. Holly Doody, a personal think very good. Hello, Chantel. Hello, Merv. Merv, I was telling them in the beginning how I got the tip from you. Murphy sent me this note in my DM, and he said, check your DM. I think that is so cool because I've never had a DM before. So when he says check your DM, it's kind of cool because I go and anyway, I thought it was kind of cool. So anyway, back to Murph. And so he said Jay-Z has been implicated in a 13-year-old being the R word, something to that effect. And I was like, whoa. And he said, I wanted you to get the information. So very sweet of him to do that. Thank you, Murphy. Mwah. And that's why I decided to do a new live tonight, because normally we just do that one every now and then. Okay, back to Perez. Let's see. Oh, please tell. Hi, Lady Letitia. How's the beautiful family? They're doing good. They were just in here. Oh, you're now a VIP. Really? That feels good, Susan. Thank you. One day, someday. Tolling, where factors like the defendant's fraudulent concealment of the injury or the plaintiff's lack of knowledge about the harm prevented them from the filing in timely claim. Wow, one day, someday, no stuff. Equitable tolling. Woo. That was interesting. Read it. If you didn't understand me, read it yourself. Within the standard limitations period, this requires a court to find that the circumstances were exceptional and justified exceeding the deadline. Ooh, that means it doesn't matter if it was a statute of limitations. It means that you can go ahead and do criminal regardless. Interesting. Letitia, you need to watch Ticket TV live. He plays a recording from the lawyers about Jay-Z. Ooh, well, Mark, did you hear? I've been playing Perez, Hilton Perez, and he's been saying what Jay-Z has responded and said. It's shocking. Like, who the hell does he think he is? Like, I mean, like, I get the anger. I get that. Let's be honest. Yes, I can see people getting upset if you're gonna call me and say that I've done something like that. So now he's got to act like he did. How dare you say that about me? And if this is this bad, then you take me to criminal court. You know, and I'm gonna make an example out of you, that you don't come and start trying to extort money from people. Like, oh Jesus. God, help me.
God.
You can't take her upstairs?
We were playing and then she just took off and got away from me.
Okay.
Karen, where are you? I don't know where she went. Did she come in?
Yes, she's in there.
She's hiding in there.
Chantel, just think the ex-British prince called you a troll. He sure did. He sure did. Prince Harry called me a troll. Said that I was excited about him being, you know, maybe divorced or, you know, moving from house to house. Some stupid stuff. I don't care if y'all get a divorce or not. It's happening. It's going to happen one day. They ain't going to be able to withstand each other. Meghan's not going to be able to stand Harry, because if Harry's changing and not giving her what she wants all the time, then she's going to start resenting him and resenting him, being mad at him, because she's used to getting her way. And then when she stopped getting her way, she's going to get real angry with Harry. And Harry going to get sick of that. He'll never be able to please this woman. And guess whose fault it is that they're failing? It's Harry's fault that they're failing. It's Harry's fault that Spotify wasn't good and the Netflix story wasn't great and the Oprah show was a debacle. It's all his fault. Like everything else is his fault. And he's getting used to blaming and whining it too. It's just nasty, disgusting. Yes, I'm a troll. Someone asked me earlier, why do I care? I said because it's interesting that a prince would marry Meghan and then she turned out to be this type of person. Unbelievable, shocking. It shocks me what she does. I'm still in shock. I'm still in shock that she left the royal family. I'm still in shock that she was trying to wear a certain tiara and was over there whining and crying about it. I'm surprised I'm shocked about all of that stuff. How she treated little Charlotte. Still shocked. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Please let me know. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Stop.
Bye.
Bye. Please tell me Oprah's next. Hi, Lady Letitia. Hello, Chantel. Okay. Yep. Okay. Let me get down. Letitia, you need to watch I do. I'll watch it after this. Just think the ex-British prince called you a troll. Yes, he did. Late night chat. Great to catch. Hello, Deb Boomer. Question. Why is no one talking about the Asian 8-year-old girl dressed up in a Barbie that was abused by Harry at a Diddy party? Eyewitness reports. Is that new? That's my first time hearing that, Deb. Murph, no, I'll need to go back and watch. Okay. Hey, F. Hello, F. Hi, Lady Letitia. Hello. Hello to all these new faces. Jeez, and I say faces like I can see you. All these new names. It does. He thinks all that money makes him immortal, Dell. He does. Like, I'm gonna fight this, I'll beat this, all whatever. But you on the chopping block. You are in the public eye. Do you know how many YouTubers and creators are gonna be talking about this? Because it's just news. It's big. You're being accused. Woo. That's big. And that doesn't mean it's true. Statute limitations are not Jay-Z and Diddy's in trouble. Money is one factor, but it's more about who his puppet masters are. If they favor him and if he is still of use, but it seems favor has died and they are dealing house. Yeah, favor has died. They're getting into some trouble. Let's hear what else Perez had to say. The whole thing was great.
Of limitations in New York State in this matter, which happened 24 years ago, the statute of limitations has passed. So Tony Busby's client, Jane Doe, has no choice but to file a civil lawsuit. To respond to what Jay-Z is saying in his statement. The statement continues. These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these type of theatrics! Exclamation mark. I have no idea how you have come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Busby.
Wait a minute. Is this Jay-Z still talking about stuff?
Ooh, that's also a really good point. Although, isn't there such a thing as statute of limitations?
Wow.
The alleged incident
And it
between
continues.
Diddy, Jay-Z, the unknown female celebrity, and the 13-year-old minor happened in 2000. That's 24 years ago. Let me look it up. As I feared the statute of limitations in New York State in this matter, which happened 24 years ago, the statute of limitations has passed. So Tony Busby's client, Jane Doe, has no choice but to file a civil lawsuit. To respond to what Jay-Z is saying in his statement.
Okay. That's what someday was saying.
Victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these type of theatrics.
Whoa!
Exclamation mark. I have no idea how you have come to be such a
went after the lawyer. Went after the lawyer's credibility, his personality, his reputation. Went after the lawyer. Not only did they go after the client, but they went after the lawyer too, saying that you have some shady dealings. This is what you do. I've looked in your background and this is what you're about. What kind of response is this? Is this not excessive? Is this not just more than what we should be listening to? Now he's going after the lawyer's credibility, his reputation, what's going on with him. And so what are we supposed to do? Believe that, this lawyer is shady and we should watch out because this is what he does. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to plant seeds and doubt. But it's not doing that. It's doing the opposite for me because you're trying too hard. Now you're attacking someone's integrity because you're pissed off that someone has said something, which he has a right to be pissed off. But look at his response. It's just not a good response to me. I don't think I would have responded like that. I would have been disappointed and upset, and I would have said as much. And I would have said, we will see you in court because the accusations are false and they're appalling. But to go on and on about the lawyer and his reputation and this is what you're about money too. So is your lawyer, Jay-Z. Can I catch up with the chat? Prince Harry is in New York City. He's still there? When is he going home? Ain't he done with his sit down liathon made up? Think the trolls really care about him being married or not married? He honestly think we care? You guys have made it clear that there is something going on in Paradise Heaven. This professional separation is a bunch of hogwash. It is a bunch of hogwash. And Megan puts on this act every time she stepped out the house with that fake smile. Like she's having the best time of her life. But she's going to get ready to do a cooking show. Juanita, if you're still on there, just to let you know, Megan is going to do a cooking show. She's going to make some vegetable soup. She went from being a working royal to cooking soup in the kitchen. What kind of program is that? And then they got this polo thing coming out that ain't nobody gonna watch. I'm not even watching just because to see. Oh, for what? So I can waste and bore myself for that hour? No, thank you. I would rather not. I just would rather not. Oh, my daughter. Yep. She wants to be on with mommy. Hope Harry left New York City. I live there. Susan, Christine, enjoying absolutely. Chantel, in my opinion, you should not be named that word. You are a YouTuber who is only reporting your opinion, and we are offering ours. Oh, troll. You know, Harry's got to call us something because he thinks we're, he doesn't see that what he has done and created and manifested, that is the reason why we have something to say. He the one went on the Oprah show and wanted to tell their truth. So we don't supposed to have an opinion about it. He the one came on that show and interviewed with that man. And so we don't supposed to have an opinion about it. The relationship is over and it's been over. Why was Harry on the envelope at the bottom, by the way, and he did not show? That is rude. Because you're accounted for as a guest. We have to pay for your seat. And then he decides not to go. I'm going to say I'm in New York. No, that is the Godfather. He's the Godfather. That's false, Letitia. What's false? Sam here, Duchess of North Sussex, has been calling out Harry with kids. What has she been saying? Well, he said he was a good daddy. Who brags about themselves? I've never heard nobody say, I'm a great dad. I'm a wonderful dad. I mean, humble yourself. Maybe just a little bit. Like I said earlier, I have to say, wait a minute, I can do better as a mother, as a person. Always. There's always room for improvement. In my book. Hi, Brianna. Okay, let me see if I can continue. Okay, am I at the bottom? Okay, I'm doing something wrong. Okay, there we go. I couldn't see it. Yes, Prince Harry's been in New York at Daddy's $6 million condo. He instructed the Canada's government to purchase a few months ago. Knew that was suspicious. Wow. They got a condo in New York? Okay. Okay. I'm thinking Meghan was planning their on purpose to not have her own children, but to use her to get the puppet master children in there, new heirs to the throne. Interesting. Okay. I'm catching up, guys. Give me a moment. Prince Harry wants to censor YouTubers. Yes, he does. And he uses, oh God, I hope my battery doesn't go out. If it does, then it's over. We just have to shut down because I'm not getting up again. Let me see how many minutes I got here. Not very long. I'm going to have to get my charger. Wow, say what? Oh boy, if that is true, this is sick. In Australia, we call predators rock snipers. Wow. Hello, Aaron. I didn't either. Oprah is next. Oprah's next. Oprah's next on the, I believe so too. You think she's gonna, ooh, Oprah's next. They are just so much political to all these arrests in regards to Diddy, Jay-Z, Will Smith, and so on. We are talking little black book political ties to all this, like global government involvement. I think so too. I think so too. I think, there was a message deleted. Okay, he's saying that it can cause demonetization, which that means my channel could get blocked, or YouTube can take me down. So I guess we got to be careful with the language, guys. Susan, Chantel. Okay, I'm catching up. They're all scared. They're starting with intimidation. That's right, Aaron. Harry's trying to censor the YouTubers. Adele Palmer. I heard that he damaged a girl for life on Paula's channel and on Ron and Sean Atwood as well. Which girl? Oh, wow. Roast chicken. Ooh. Meghan Markle must be miserable and unhinged behind closed doors. She has to be upset behind the fact that, the Beckhams were at the state dinner. I have to go get the charger because if it doesn't, you guys are going to cut off. So give me a moment. I'm trying to hide my thickness. Honey. Honey. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. Just gonna plug this up. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, Megan's unhinged. Did you know she had on a $40,000 necklace? $40,000. And they said a $40,000 dress. I don't know if the dress is $40,000, but that's a lot of money. I heard about that, Del Palmer. There is also this girl that he put in a coma in California. Well, didn't he have a child? And something about a child? I don't know. Megan is going to show us how to open a can of Campbell's soup, chicken soup, and how to heat it up over the electric stove while learning how to run out of the house before it burns down from a cook fire. Some Campbell soup, some Campbell chicken noodle soup you buy at the store. That's funny. The royal family gave her mother $7 million. Why? Del Palmer, MJ. Hello. Megan grooving with the Kerry Washington and Tyler event was so pathetic. Guess she's back now since being white didn't get her on the A list. Woo. Yep, she's back. That's why there was so much info in Harry's visa being sued by a person in Essade, allegedly. Oh, Susan, Harry has been doing this for decades. The palace protected him, not anymore with Diddy and the other women. What do you think about William going to talk to Donald Trump? I think, like Paula, that Donald Trump is going to ask about his brother and his wife because he's unfiltered that way. I do believe that. Okay, I'm catching up. An English girl in London 20 plus years ago. Really? No plates left in the Montes shit show. Brianna, listen, honey. I just pray all the darkness comes to light and LOL. Trina, ride my thickness. Love her. What? Del Palmer, his mates in the army protected the prostitutes from him. Asked Trevor Colt. Wow. Hope everyone is doing okay tonight. Me too. Chili sauce. And added a scoop of sour cream and Taco Bell fire sauce with broken up taco shells, salt and pepper. That sounds so yummy one day, someday. Yum, yum. Judith, this in America. It's our first Amendment right. I find this appalling. I just can't. With Harry trying to stop us from talking, he got on there and started saying, he's doing it for the kids. He's scared for the kids, and it needs to be monitored better. I think that's a bunch of hoopla. Hello, Mac. Woohoo. Okay, I'm catching up, guys. I'm catching up. Diddy and Jay-Z, Harry were reported they are rough on females. Oh, wow. F. Reeves. No, I thought I was caught up. Okay. I like StreamYard so much better. I'm just going to break down and pay for it. I can't even post your comments on here, which sucks. Harry is a freak. Oh Lord. Remember when Courtney B said Jay-Z was cool? Did he? I don't remember that, Mac, but it's coming to me. Another mod. Yes. I know. I got more mods than I have subscribers. Trump loved the late queen and despises the Harkles. Donald Trump sing praises about Prince William. I'm sure, I bet he did. I bet he did. I have no idea, but it's all good, Christine. Yes, Dale, super freak. I will admit it, for a year or so, got caught up with the Trump train. I was a diehard true Trump fan, and then the truth pinched me in the face. It did the same thing to me. Because you gotta give them a chance. You cannot just not give them a chance. You got to give the new administration a chance to prove that they are, capable of taking care of you. And then when you put your trust in something and then your trust is broken, you're like, oh, hell no. You tend not to trust it so much again. That's all. But not to say, I mean, who knows? He might prove us all wrong, me. Why can't I see you guys? That sucks. YouTube need to get with the program. I liked YouTube because it has all these other features that are really cool. Okay, let me go down. Okay, I think I'm about caught up. Oh, Dell, that is so sweet. That is too. I can't. I would be so scared to ask you guys to do something like that for me, because you do so much. So I do appreciate that. But I'm gonna go ahead and break down and pray for it and get it, because it's I can't see your posts. I can't see your comments. And it's easier when it's on the screen for me. because I can see better. Anyway.
Deplorable human, Mr. Busby, but I promise you, I have seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine? Marine.
I am more than prepared to deal with your type. What type? This he is talking tosh. Excuse me. He said that he is equipped to deal with his stuff. Now he's threatening him, talking about he was in the Marines. What do the Marines got to do with it? This man is crazy.
Marines are known for their... You have come to be such a deplorable human, Mr.
God,
Busby.
called him deplorable. Now, I don't know if this is Jay-Z's lawyer or if this is Jay-Z's response, but that's what he said. This is his response to the lawyers and the Jane Doe that is suing him for allegedly the R word to her. Let's get to it.
But I promise you, I have...
Listen to this.
The statement continues. These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these type of theatrics! Exclamation mark. I have no idea how you have come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Busby, but I promise you, I have seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine?
That was a threat. Did he just threaten that man? I am more than prepared to deal with you. I am more than prepared to deal with you. Can you guys hear? I hope you can hear. This is Perez telling us that this is Jay-Z's response. He is more than capable of dealing with Busby. He has dealt with his kind before. What kind?
Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor nor dignity, Mr. Busby, but I promise you, I have seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine? Marines are known for their valor.
You claim to be a Marine? A Marine is known for their valor. In other words, you ain't that. That's what his lawyer has come out and said. He's deplorable, that he has messed with his kind before, and he is prepared.
Neither honor nor dignity. My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such at their young...
Help. I can't. I'm going to have to sit Blue Ivy down and discuss this with her, and she should not be having to deal with anything like this. Well, Daddy shouldn't have been hanging around with Diddy. Oopsie daisy. What do you guys think? Yes, the personal attacks, Dale Palmer. The worst for the defense is the personal attacks make you look guilty. It did. Talked about his marineness, talked about his valor. Now it's about self because he's a narcissistic person because all he's been talking about is his self. First, he insults the man in every which way. First, he starts talking about himself, then he insults the man, then he starts talking about himself again. How he's going to have to sit his kids down and explain to them what daddy has been accused of this. And how do you explain that? You explain it. The real deal, real life stuff. Daddy's being accused of Aaron, this 13-year-old, and it's not true. And so daddy has to prove his innocence. But until then, this is what's going on. Yeah, it may be difficult, but what's difficult if you is guilty. Sit her down and tell her exactly what's going on. It ain't her fault her daddy's famous. It ain't her fault her daddy may have done something he shouldn't have done. Woo, this is a deep conversation. Busby is the Texas attorney, correct? That's him. That's him, Christine. Busby is the attorney that he just got through talking about in a real bad way. Called him deplorable. Said he know his kind. And he doesn't have a Medal of Honor. Now he's telling us about his home and his wife. Because his wife, the one that's pissed off and upset and may leave him if it's true. Yeah, his relationship is now on the line. His relationship is now on the rocks completely. What time is it, too? Okay, let's keep going.
Young age. It is unfair to have to try to understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit. As I said, Jay-Z had this written a while ago, and he's still got a lot more to say. Quote, "My heart and support goes out to true victims in the world who have to watch how their life story is dressed in costume for profitability by this ambulance."
What?
It is unfair to have to try to understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit.
This wasn't meant to destroy his family. This, to me, this used to happen all day long, not the severeness of the case, but someone being charged with something that is a star, and they have to tell their kids, I'm being charged with this because you are a public figure. You created that. Almost making it feel like it's everybody else's fault.
As I said, Jay-Z had this written a while ago, and he's still got a lot more to say. Down, one of whom is at the age...
Jay-Z wrote all of this. This is his response. That's the dog.
Her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such at their young age. It is unfair to have to try to understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit. As I said, Jay-Z had this written a while ago, and he's still got a lot more to say. Quote, "My heart and support goes out to true victims in the world
Still
who have
talking.
to watch how their life story is dressed in
He is still talking.
costume for profitability by this ambulance chaser in a cheap suit. You, Tony Busby."
Now he's an insult him. He insulted him again and called his suit cheap. How do you know his suit is cheap? And how arrogant of you to say that. What do you guys think about him calling his suit cheap? Well, excuse me, his handler did a poor job. It does sound like a whole bunch of word salad, but it sounds like, yeah. Christine, one day, someday, this is a common thing with devils, demons. They often do not know when to shut up when caught red-handed. Just talking about his daughter. Now we're supposed to feel sorry for him because now all this is going down and he's got this family he's trying to protect. Tacky, Susan says. If they are Jay-Z words, he is on the wrong approach. Dale, he totally on the wrong approach. She's finna tell us, and I don't know how much she's finna tell us what he did. What Jay-Z did, or what is alleged.
Have made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the project of Brooklyn. We don't
I'm not from your world. I'm a man that made it out of the projects. That's what he said. He said, I am not from your world. I am a man that made it out of the projects. Who was he talking to?
Support goes out to true victims in the world who have to watch how their life story is dressed in costume for profitability by this ambulance chaser in a cheap suit. You, Tony Busby, have made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world.
He said like all celebrities are the same. As if other celebrities have been in this situation and that they paid him off and just said, go away. But he's not going to be the one that's going to do that. He's going to fight until the end. And he's not from his world. He's from a different world. He's going to tell us where he came from.
A man who made it out of the project of Brooklyn. We don't play these types of games. We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children. We have very strict codes and honor. Who? The celebrities? Did he? What code? What protection? What is he talking about? He is guilty, though. Well, whoever, he approved it. If you approve it, then it's coming from you. He approved these, Susan. I think he approved it. There he goes. Yep, he's still talking, Christine. Just had to mention the projects in Brooklyn. Okay, where he come from. I'm not from, I don't come from where you come from. I'm someone that made it out of the projects and made it big. We know that. You don't have to tell us. We see. Everything he says, we just revise it and
then we see what he is saying. Exactly, Anita. Susan, the more JC talks, the more he hangs himself on a hanger. The more he does it, the more he just makes himself more and more in trouble because he's trying to sound intellectual. And it's just like, yeah, you didn't say that. Woo. He using words he ain't never used before. Intellectual. Criminal. Just kidding. Ooh. Sounds to me like most celebrities are the same. Yes, Aaron. This is a great Letitia. No one else has this rubbish yet. The projects. I think they do. I think it's out. I'm sorry, but I'm getting flashes of horrid images of the evil upspeaking things Diddy and Jay-Z does to victims. Woo! Yeah, that's Brianna. Apparently, big homie CC was going in on Tom Hanks and Ellen DeGeneres. LOL, Discord going crazy. Really? Brianna, one day, oh my goodness, then is buying himself with his word salad. He's full of it. And what makes it worse is Diddy and Jay-Z were just lured in puppets. They are far more higher up in Middle East and other areas that do the same or worse. He is guilty as sin. Del Palmer. He is guilty as sin. He just punctured his life. He just protruded, I know I'm saying that wrong, his lifeboat with a giant knife. Cut it open. Shh. Shh. The lifeboat. This is too much. We all just need to keep them in prayer. We do. And my prayers for you all is that God will grant you unbreakable joy so these dark things will not overcome you. Oh, that's so sweet. Prayers for all of my, and feel that I do really pray every day. Thank you, Brianna. Yeah, God is awesome. If Jay-Z should shut up and let his lawyer do the talking. Shut up. Do you know his lawyer came on TMZ though and was trying to say when after that Pierce Morgan situation, he was on TMZ. I'm like, what is his lawyer doing on there? That just looks tacky. It did. Answering questions about Pierce Morgan. And we thought Tom Hanks was bad. This is worldwide. They have infected all top organizations. Yes, they are puppets. Okay, Christine, not a good look. Okay, I'm almost at the end, guys, and I'll let you guys go. Okay.
Children, you seem to exploit.
Let me just rewind it so I can get.
This ambulance chaser in a cheap suit. You, Tony Busby, have made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the project of Brooklyn. We don't play these types of games. We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. Only your network of conspiracy theorists, fake physics, will believe the idiot.
Conspiracy theorists. So that's us. That's us, because he already know YouTube is going to eat it up. YouTube is going to eat this up. He's being in a civil suit, whether it's civil or criminal, it's still bad. And the word is out. No, he's in some trouble. But no, that's us. Conspiracy theories. Jaguar. I know. I'm still having a hard time believing that Tom Hanks has anything to do with this. I need receipts there, because Tom Hanks just don't look like the type. Oh, Brianna, the children for sure are in my prayers every day. The victims of the survivors, everyone in the world. That's beautiful. Chantel, oh, the Australian celebrities are keeping their mouths shut. The truth is only just starting. Ooh. Frightmares since age 3. I woke up urine in my bed and cold sweat. Dreams about children being eaten. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's a lot. Yes. Wow. Yeah, we're conspiracy theorists. Uh-oh, Dale Palmer said, pardon, I am not a conspiracy theorist. I like the facts, nothing but the facts. I know that's right. I ain't either, but that's what he gonna call us.
Idiotic claims you have levied against me that, if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable. I look forward to showing you just how different
It would be funny if it wasn't surrounding, if it doesn't have anything to do with kids. It wouldn't be funny if it didn't have anything to do with kids. None of it's funny. It ain't funny for adults. It ain't funny for kids, idiot. What is he saying? See, he's talking too much. Shut up. Also amazed me about Tom Hanks and Andy Griffin. They even mentioned Ron Howard Opie from Andy Griffin. I love Andy Griffin. Yeah, we will. We will continue to pray for you one day, someday. You guys are awesome. I love the side chat. It's awesome. First, it was Jimmy Savile dead, then Ralph Harris, then the black comedian name escapes me. Now Tom Hanks. On we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, I need to see a little bit of proof. But what do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about him saying all this stuff? This is shocking. He has really got a whole bunch of things to say. Oh, that one about trafficking. Is it that one? Mel Gibson had something. What was the name of that? We can't be surprised anymore. We can't. Here we go. He's still talking.
I am. That statement was released not on Jay-Z's social media accounts. Interesting. It was released on the social accounts, at least I'm looking at it right now, on Elon Musk's platform, and sent out by Rock Nation, his company.
Oh,
So, thoughts on his statement? Does that make you think any differently about the allegations? Thoughts about the allegation? Thoughts in general? Let me know in the comment section. Well, that was fast. Beyonce's husband must have had a statement ready to go because even though it's the
okay, that's
weekend,
it. Let me just really quick before we go. This is the one I wanted you guys to hear. It's way too long. Let me see if I can skip it though.
oh my God. Buckle up because there's a lot to take in here and it's rough. As many of you know, Cassie's ex-boyfriend is currently locked up in Brooklyn awaiting trial on multiple charges, including
This is the one I
trafficking,
wanted you guys to hear.
racketeering, and more. His freak-offs have been greatly talked about and what celebrities may have partaken as well. Thus far, no other star has been publicly named until now. In the wake of Diddy's arrest, this attorney in Texas, Tony Busby, held multiple press conferences and was looking for alleged victims of Kim Porter's baby daddy. He has begun to file many lawsuits against Diddy and said that he would be filing upwards of 120 individual lawsuits against Diddy. Tony Busby also revealed that he was reaching out to celebrities that were somehow involved in Diddy's freak-offs and threatening them with legal action. Pay up to get us to shut up or we will sue you publicly. That was Tony Busby's MO, and Jay-Z is one of the celebrities that Tony Busby reached out to. But Beyonce's husband did not respond well. We've now learned that it was Jay-Z who last month sued Tony Busby. But Jay-Z filed his lawsuit as a John Doe. He filed it anonymously in Los Angeles County Superior Court against Tony Busby, accusing the Texas lawyer of extortion and intentional infliction of emotional distress. In that filing, Jay-Z claimed that Tony Busby sent him a demand letter threatening to name him in a lawsuit with allegations that would tarnish his reputation, that he supposedly raped a child at a Diddy freak-off. Last month, in his lawsuit, Jay-Z said through his attorney that Busby's letter included entirely fabricated and malicious allegations of sexual assault, including multiple incidents of rape of a minor, both male and female. And Jay-Z's lawsuit made it clear that Tony Busby threatened to name him if he refuses to comply with the demands, aka a huge payout. Jay-Z is adamant that he is innocent and that Busby is fraudulently extorting him and
I'm going to fast forward this part.
Jay-Z's name as a defendant. Jay-Z received a letter from Tony Busby requesting a mediation to resolve the matter.
A mediation to solve it. Not go to court, but let's mediate. Let me show you what evidence I have. Then you can tell me no, which is fair. Mediating. Let's mediate before we start to accuse or go to court or whatever. And then at least you can see what's going on. And then we can nick this in the bud. Otherwise, we can go to court and then you can lose or something like that. But at least I can show you what I got. Money is the root of all evil, Brianna. People with power, people with money can be so dangerous. They can. Yeah, but let's strike a deal. There's still some, if she is a victim, she does need to be compensated for something that she went through and still are probably dealing with trauma if they can prove it. That's what's gonna go down. Mediation.
In his amended lawsuit. In response to that letter, we have now learned today that Jay-Z was the anonymous celebrity who filed his own lawsuit against Tony Busby. The lawsuit centers around a woman identified solely as Jane Doe and what she claims happened after the Video Music Awards in New York in 2000. Jane Doe says she was just 13 years old at the time and tried to attend the VMAs. She couldn't get into the show without a ticket, though. So she began approaching limousine drivers parked outside after the event with inquiries about attending an after party. One of the drivers alleged.
So she's at a party, grandma party. She wants to get in. She can't get in. So this 13-year-old started approaching these limo drivers. How do you do that? And start what? Asking, do they have a ticket? Can I have a ticket? Can you let me in? That's weird within itself, but this is her story. This is how she got connected.
Allegedly worked for Diddy, and the unnamed 13-year-old girl let this driver take her to his after party. Once at the party, she claims that she signed a non-disclosure agreement, which is not legally binding. You can't force a 13-year-old without parental supervision to sign an NDA. And then she accepted a drink. But after only one cocktail, she began to feel woozy and lightheaded. So she went to an empty bedroom looking for a place to lie down. There, according to Jane.
Where is your mama at? Where's your mama at 13? Yeah, I'll be like, what is you doing? And by yourself? I don't remember 13 out there by yourself. Knocking on car doors, trusting everything. Trusting these limo drivers. Took her to the after party. I could see an older person. I could see like an 18-year-old or a 19-year-old knocking on the door, talking about, hey, where the party at? But a 13-year-old going to an after party. Misha lied. She wanted fame and money. She is just like Courtney. Turns out the real Jane Doe in that picture was a white teenage girl. They found her recently. Yes, I heard about that one day, someday. And she had to come out and show her identity because of the Misha saying that she was Jane Doe and she wasn't. She wasn't the girl on the picture with that shirt on. Misha should have listened to Jag and taken Jag's advice to keep quiet about it all and get therapy. I think it was too late one day, someday. She had already got the word out. I don't think she knew Jag before then. The driver is at fault as well. Yes, Karen. Taking a 13-year-old to an after party is probably wasn't the first time. See? Wow. I know, Christine. Wow. Now, all those who attacked Jack for days and attacked us for not listening to Misha, they owe us a huge sorry. You know what? I thought, honestly, one day, someday, that she came across a little aggressive. I think sometimes her delivery can come across a little harsh because even though Misha lied, I still think that there's a way to communicate with anyone. And, not that I'm trying to give Misha grace for doing what she did, but that's how I still see about the situation because getting cussed out, and she didn't do that, but I've seen her and heard her do it before. And I find it shocking, a little bit of shocking. Justin is a victim. Oh, yes. Yes, he is. But she herself is a survivor that's getting triggered. But I do agree with the communicating in a positive way. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Okay, let's get back to you guys. I got a great group of subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I've been stuck at this number for at least 6 months. 6,000 subscribers and 6,018, I think. I've been at that number for quite some time. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Get the word out, share, like, do all that good stuff for your girl. I would appreciate it. And I'm wrapping it up.
Jane Doe, Diddy entered the room along with a male and...
Okay, so we're back to her story. She's in the room. She's inebriated. She took that drink. This is Jane Doe. And now someone's coming in the room.
Which is not legally binding. You can't force the 13-year-old without parental supervision to sign an NDA. And then she accepted a drink. But after only one cocktail, she began to feel woozy and lightheaded. So she went to an empty bedroom looking for a place to lie down. There, according to Jane Doe, Diddy entered the room along with a male and female celebrity. We now know, according to this lawsuit, the male celebrity is Jay-Z. Who's the female celebrity? There's a lot of rumors. I've heard one name over and over again, not Beyonce. Remember, it's the year 2000.
J-Lo.
Anyways, back to this lawsuit. Jane Doe claims in her lawsuit that the male celebrity...
So he's trying to say that J-Lo walked into the room because there was a woman in the room. And then there was Jay-Z and Diddy.
For a place to lie down. There, according to Jane Doe, Diddy entered the room along with a male and female celebrity. We now know, according to this lawsuit, the male celebrity is Jay-Z. Who's the female celebrity? There's a lot of rumors. I've heard one name over and over again, not Beyonce. Remember, it's the year 2000. Anyways, back to this lawsuit. Jane Doe claims in her lawsuit that the male celebrity raped her while the female celebrity watched. Then Diddy allegedly raped her while both the male and the female celebrity looked on. According to the lawsuit, after the assault, the woman, who now lives in Alabama, noted that she fell into a deep depression which continues to affect every facet of her life. After the alleged assault, the lawsuit says that the 13-year-old girl grabbed her clothes and left. She made her way to a gas station where she called her father. Jane Doe is seeking unspecified damages in this civil lawsuit. The lawsuit is filed under New York's Victims of Gender Motivated Violence Protection Act. I remember telling you this initially and even recounting the details that this woman named in her lawsuit. She even recalled the house where the after party was at, including the color. It was a white house with a U-shaped driveway. All details that should be able to be easily confirmed or not. Repeatedly, Diddy, through his attorneys, have denied all wrongdoing, claiming that any relation that he was involved in was consensual. Jay-Z's attorney, Alex Spiro, and his publicist have thus far not commented on him being named in this lawsuit and the allegations against him and a then 13-year-old.
That's who y'all were talking about earlier.
Thoughts on this all?
Wow, that is in troubleness for Jay-Z, isn't it, guys? It really is. Andrea and Misha, really quick. I followed it just a little bit one day, someday. I know that Misha was on Lionel B the other day explaining that she was sorry, that wasn't her. She didn't mean to mislead, but everything else is true. And it's kind of hard to believe that anything else is true after you have misled us in some way. And so I don't know what the purpose was, what it was for, why they did that, why they came on and said that they were victims, but not sure if they are or not, still don't know, because it's their word against, whatever. So we really don't know. But my biggest thing was that I still stand by what I said about Jag. I stand by that. I just think she comes off a little too rough, too edgy, too aggressive to me. Because if it was me and I was Misha and she jumped on and started asking me and started telling me this stuff, I think I would have had a different outcome for her. And I would have told Sean them that I didn't come on this show to be interrogated. I came on your show to tell my story, but that's not what's happening. So call me when y'all ready to hear, whether it's the truth or a lie. Call me when you're ready. Beyonce allegedly a witch and everything. So, yeah, I heard that too, Brianna. With her on that horse and all that, and those little goddesses things, and they have a school. I think they got a school with her. That, yeah, there's something going on there. Did Meryl comprise herself to get all those awards? Did she get anyway? What's going on with Meryl Streep? Cal Williams has receipts. He does. He do. He's on it. Evidence that was in needed for proof. Where's the proof? Or is it hearsay? According to Christina, I'm for the victims, but is it one word against the other? It really is, Christine. It is one word against the other. We don't know, because you can't just assume that it's that this woman went through that or did that, or you can't assume. So that's why you just don't know. But it's wild that that's come out. It's a civil suit. They're going after him and they have something. Unless they drop the case and say, prejudice or something like that. Excuse me. Now that is reasonable. Susan agrees. She bullies, not cool. Still think they are lying, but they definitely have went through something. I believe that too. Yes, thank you for putting that. I can 100% say I agree. The approach was a bit extreme and aggressive. Thank you, one day, someday. Is slightly aggressive and overbearing. She is a freak. Oh, God. I think Jag gets a bit scared due to past trauma, and that is how she goes about it. She even admits she has issues due to past trauma and is a work in progress. Oh, she said that. In what way? Honestly, I saw her. I felt like she was going from one channel to the next, trying to explain what was going on, and then next thing you know, you'd be surprised. Like I know her AT2, she was on there and she was talking to some girl and called her all kinds of C words and names that I couldn't even repeat. It got real, it's jarring. Okay. Brianna. Okay, guys, it's time. I gotta go. Kisses to you all. I love you. I hope that you enjoyed my video. Have a wonderful evening. My daughter needs me. Kisses. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the conversation. Guys, have a wonderful night, okay?